We are teaching about the Dharma Pāramī. Dharma Pāramī. Now we are teaching about the Dharma Dana, Dharma donation. How Bodhisattva give Dharma donation. So there are two kinds of listeners. One is the Buddha's disciples. The other one is the Buddha to be, Bajjika Buddha to be. So for the Buddha's disciples, the Buddha Bodhisattva give a Dharma donation about the three refuges: Sila, Indriya, Samvara, controlling faculties; Vajana, Madinyu, knowing limit about the eating, about the food; Jagariya, Nuyoga, practicing to be awakened; 7 noble Dharma, Samatha, Vipassana, how to practice Samatha, Vipassana; 7 purification, about the 4 Magga, 3 Vajja, 6 Avijñā, 4 analytical knowledge. So it is for the Buddha's disciples. Now we will move to Dharma donation to the Vajjika Buddha Dubi and Buddha Dubi. So for those who wish to be Buddha and Vajjika Buddha, so Bodhisattva will teach about the Pāramīs, like we are teaching Pāramīs. So Dana Pāramī, Sila Pāramī, like that, 10 kinds of Pāramī. So teaching what is the characteristics, what is the function, manifestation, and the proximate cause, etc. So about that, now we are teaching Dharma Pāramī. So for the other Pāramīs, will come slowly. So this is also teaching. Another thing is so before the Buddha was born, in the fulfilling time of Pāramī, how the Buddha fulfilled Pāramī, how he was born. After being a Buddha, how he practiced, what kind of job he do. So this is a saying as a Dharma donation. So some bhikkhus, when they reflect the Buddha's qualities, when they practice Buddha Nusati, some bhikkhus practice in this way. So before the Buddha was born, it is a fulfilling in time, Pāramīs. How he had fulfilled Pāramīs. So especially when we read the Janaka stories, we can know how Bodhisattva fulfilled Pāramīs. So it is called Hetu Sambhata. Hetu Sambhata means accomplishment of causes. Accomplishment of causes. So some people, causes is good, but result is not good. Something like that. So for the Buddha, the causes are also great. It is a Hetu Sampada. So when we read the Janaka stories, all are great, all are good. So occasionally, fulfilling Dharma Pāramī, sometimes fulfilling Sila Pāramī, like Dharma Pāramī is in the Vasandara Janaka. So Sila Pāramī, like Buridada Janaka. So Nekama Pāramī in the Mahajanaka Janaka. Binya Pāramī in the Mahosata Janaka. Viriya Pāramī maybe in the Mahajanaka Janaka. Khandi Pāramī maybe Khandiwadi ascetics, Khandiwadi Janaka. Metta Pāramī is which is Janaka, you know? I don't know. So Metta Pāramī is so yeah, I cannot remember. Daythana Pāramī, Sitya Pāramī, like that. So it is a main, I mean, something obvious Jatakas. Actually, whatever chance he has to fulfill any kind of Pāramī, he will fulfill life after life. So fulfilling a Pāramī, life is better and better. More and more quality he has. So it is a Hetu Sampada. So when you're trying to remember Buddha's equality, trying to recollect Buddha's equality, you're trying to remember those Jatakas, those stories. So because of this, if you read Janaka stories, especially children time, so we want to read many stories. It is a good. So some are farmers, some are king, some are royal family, and some are Brahmins, sometimes a Deva, like that. So many lives. We can get many information from the Jataka. So those that can be used in our life, different kinds of life. So also we can reflect Buddha's quality as a Hetu Sampada, accomplishment of concepts. So because of fulfilling a Pāramī, so result also accomplishment of result, next step. So it is after the Buddha go into the mother womb. So after that, it is a result. So when Bhante Ananda trying to recite the Ratana Sutta, Bhante Ananda also remember Buddha's quality in this way. So fulfilling Pāramī and Patisandhi time, reward the linking in time, reward the time, renunciation time, Dukkaracharya time, attainment time, Dhammacakka Bodhana time. So he trying to remember before reciting Ratana Sutta. So from the mother womb until body tree. So this period is achievement or accomplishment of result. So result is so great. So you should read Chronicle Buddha. So yeah, in the Patisandhi time, reward the linking in time. How is that? How is how? Maybe like that. sometimes in English, I don't know. Just I say thinking correct. May say how is how. So being born, how is in the story. So should remember at least some. So like 7 steps. Once he was born, he said, Jitohamasmi lokasa. I'm the eldest in the world. Actually, just was born. So just was born, he said, Jitohamasmi lokasa. I'm the most senior one in the world. As a Pāramī, he is the most senior. But as a age, just one day, a few minutes ago, was born. Sitohamasmi lokasa. I'm the most superior in the world. Ekohamasmi lokasa. I'm the most chief in the world. This is the last life. Natidani Puna Bhavo. There is no rebirth again. So he speak. So 3 directions. He speak in this way. After that, step 7 step towards the north direction. So etc. First of all, Brahma accept, later Deva accept, so later human accept when he was born. So in this way, so those are very great to remember that. So when you reflect Buddha's qualities, so it is called in the same way renunciation time. How Bodhisattva renunciate? How Bodhisattva get attainment another body tree? So it is a accomplishment of result. So not only process is great, but also result. So after being a Buddha, what the Buddha do? So it is called Satupakara Sambhata. Accomplishment of benefiting beings. Yeah, your process is great. Your result is great. But if you cannot benefit for the other beings, so you are not so great. Only for yourself you are doing. So for the Buddha, not like that. So cause is also great. Cause also great. Result also great. So next one is benefiting for beings. So starting from the teaching in Dhammacakka Bodhana Sutta, the whole life, what he practiced. About that, there are 5 Buddha's cases. Morning time, what he do. After lunch, what he do. So in this way, 5 cases. But I forget to see about that. So next talk I will teach. This time, only I can say about this much. So anyway, if you want to give a Dharma donation to the Bodhisattva and Vichika Buddha, so usually we teach about the Pāramīs, we teach causes before Buddha, before was born, or before going into mother womb, like Jataka stories. So after mother womb, so until being a Buddha, it is a result. So need to mention So and after that, after being a Buddha, what the Buddha do? Everything mentioned. So if we teach in this way, it is a Dharma donation. So if we explain very detailed, so later maybe it will be very wide. I may say you should read the Janakābhivaṃsa stories to know how the Buddha or Bodhisattva fulfilled Pāramīs. After that, you may read the Chronicle Buddha. So if so, you can reflect the Buddha's quality, many things, not just the Itipiso Bhagava, very famous quality, 9 qualities. So there are many qualities. Especially may encourage children to read the Janaka stories. So to have a good translation, complete translation, and should try to encourage children because in the worldly stories, they don't have correct cause and effect. So if something strange, what they use is like magic, magic power. So, but different from Buddha's teaching. Buddha's teaching like karma power or practice power, like that. So, just own actions power. So, worldly story only they can do connection within one life. So, but real connection is not just within one life. So some are life after life accumulated. So those causes affected for the being. So as a Bhatana, this kind of causes we say upanisaya, very dependent causes. For example, Devadatta or Devadatta Dubi, whenever he saw Buddha or Bodhisattva, he get angry. Why, he don't know, he forget. But there is a reason. So 5 eons ago, Bodhisattva and Devadatta Dubi, they are traders. So about the golden cup, they did competition. So Devadatta Dubi lost. From there, so he got angry until he died. For so very strong, as strong as that he was dead. So because of that anger, so as a result, whenever he saw Bodhisattva, he get angry. So and this kind of causes mentioned in the Buddha's teaching. It is called upanisaya paccaya, very dependent causes. So in the same way, in our life, some people may know a young time may happen something like a traumatic, so it will effective for our life now. So, but we don't know, we forget. Not as an object, we can remember. So we forget, but it is still effective. So because of this, like Janaka stories are a very good connection. So if we read those events, we will know real many connections. So we can manage our life by gaining those knowledge. So because of this, need to have a correct translation about the Janaka stories and let the children to read. So good to read, many information, many things to know, not just a human logic, human world, So Devas, Brahmas, Hells, Vedas, their karmas, like that. So every many knowledge we can get. So it is good to read. But some translation, it is something a little bit unbelievable. So because they know only human logic. So logic is based on our knowledge only. So sometimes we cannot follow. So they want to remove. So it is not good. Although they don't know, reality is sometimes a reality. So should not remove. Should have a fully translation. That they remove, sometimes it is a very important connection. Without that, we cannot get happiness. So learning in education is to get happiness. So because of this, we need to learn every causes of happiness. Something, if it fail, so we will not be happy. So, okay, this is about the Dharma donation. So for the Bodhisattva, Pāramīs, Bodhisattva lives, Buddha lives after being a Buddha. So how Buddha and Bodhisattva practice. So you need to teach, to give a Dharma donation. Okay. So after that, the book saying about the donation as a way of Sotanda. So in the Sotanda, about the donating things, about the properties to be donated, usually mention the 10 kinds. 10 kinds. Arms of food, drink, garments, clothes, vehicles, perfumes, flowers, ornaments, seeds, beds, seeds and bed, or dwelling in place, lamps, like that. So it is just a usual mentioning. Actually, the things to be donated is many, uncountable. So uncountable. So this is a as a usual, it is mentioned. So before also we have said about this, but Bodhisattva's donation is something different. So especially, for example, offering in food. So with which aim, what kind of result he hope? So his thinking is in this way. If I donate this kind of food, as a result, he hopes long life of all beings, beauty of all beings, happiness of all beings, strength of all beings. So finally, to get the achievement of arhatship. So to get those results for the all beings, he donated food donation. So not only for him, for all beings, he want to do. Because the food can produce those things. So basic idea of properties like that. If you donated this one, how useful? For example, medicine is can be healthy if you get medicine. So if so, you will have healthy life, like that. For example, if you donate clothes, you will be beautiful. The receiver will be beautiful. as a result, donor will have a beautiful life. So it is a basic idea. So it is called karma sarikaka. So what you have is similar to karma. So what kind of seed you plant, you will have this kind of fruit. So basically like that. So food usually can produce a long life, beautiful, happiness, strength, and wisdom. Wisdom also included, because a weak person, although you are sharp, after doing a few times, become weak. So cannot be so knowledgeable. So because of this, by hoping all beings long life, beautiful, happiness, strength, wisdom, or hardship, he donate food. So you can do that. And next one, drink. Why Bodhisattva offer the drink? So to cool down all beings thirsty or hungry of defilements of sensuality, defilements of desire. Because some people have a lot of desire. It is a kind of thirsty, a kind of being thirsty. So by offering the drink, so can disappear that being thirsty. So here, Bodhisattva means desire thirsty, not normal like a water thirsty, like that. So to remove that. So also when you donate, you can make this kind of wish. So I want to be disappear from my life, thirstiness of desire. So it is a good. So a kind of way of making a separation. And next one, donating clothes. Why he donated clothes? So to get this kind of result, such as golden color skin. So Bodhisattva and Buddha is a golden color skin. Next one is Dharma Ornaments. What is the Dharma Ornaments? To get Hiri and Ottappa, shame and fear. Shame to do evil things, it is a Hiri. Fear to do evil things, it is a Ottappa. It is a Dharma Ornaments. So having golden color is this is nice. So also, if someone have shame and fear to do evil things, it is a kind of decoration, a kind of ornaments. This is saying Dharma Ornaments. So you may see some senior bhikkhus. So they don't dare to do evil things. They are very shameful to do evil things. So in this way, they become beautiful. So how to be beautiful? You know, some senior bandits say they are old. No teeth, broken teeth. But people still want to see. Many people very crowded. They come and see. So that means they are beautiful. So how to be beautiful? Beautiful in Dharma. So Hiri and Ottappa. So this is a kind of beautiful things. So if you want to be beautiful in Dharma, so you're trying to have a Hiri Ottappa. You're trying to donate the clothes to have Dharma Ornaments, Hiri-Ottappa. So it is a kind of good wish that the Bodhisattva did. So next one is the vehicle donation. Vehicle donation. Why Bodhisattva donated vehicle? So to get a result such as Nibbana happiness and different kinds of powers. 80 Vida, different kinds of powers. 80 is powers. Vida may be arrangement. So you may see Buddha has a different kinds of powers. Especially you can read 10 miracle psychic powers. 10 miracle powers. So from right ear water, left ear fire, like that. So from the upper lip fire, from the lower lip water, etc. So like at the same time, but it is not the same time. So very wonderful. Before going to Dawadina realm, before teaching in Vidama, the Buddha did this kind of psychic powers. Not only that, I think 3 or 4 times the Buddha showed in his life. So by donating vehicles, so because a vehicle is a kind of power, a kind of happiness. If you have car, easy to go. Like a power, you reach quickly somewhere. So it is similar to karma. So Bodhisattva aim in this way. Next one, smell donation, perfume donation. To get a result such as fearless morality quality, fearless morality, fearless, fearless, I think, morality quality. So flowers, the perfume, normal perfume, only can spread low wind, downwind, so cannot spread upwind. But the smell of morality even can spread upwind. So morality is similar to smell, similar to perfume. So so I think Buddha, one time Buddha or Bhikkhu, a Bhikkhu, I think Buddha, so something having disease, maybe urine or feces, the Deva, the Geva Deva, clean Buddha's something dirty things like feces or urine, those things. So at that time, the Buddha told the Geva Deva. So Devas cannot approach to the human, because a human is very very dirty. Because the Deva no need to go to toilet. That they eat is only nutrition, no extra things. For us, why we eat is something we have a nutrition, but something need to throw away. So sweat come out from the eye hole, eye wax, ear wax, nose wax. So many wax coming out. So they don't have in this way. Because of this, normally, so higher devas don't want to approach human. But because of morality, fearless morality, concentration, wisdom, so they do some service for those bhikkhus, Buddhas, like that. So when you donate a perfume, you can wish in this way, like a bodhisattva, to get peerless, if you want to peerless, morality quality. So occasionally you may offer Buddha flowers with a good smell. So you can wish to get good morality smell. So next one is flower donation. Flower donations. So to get a result, glory with the Buddha's quality, glory of a Buddha's quality. So flowers are beautiful, have something glory. So Buddha's quality also a kind of glory. So very wonderful things. And next one is like a seed donation. Seed donation. So seed donations to get Aparajita Balinga in another body tree. Body mandana. Body mandana is the place clear for the knowledge. So to get that seed. So before being Buddha, to another body tree, so you want to sit there. Because it is a good place, unshakable place. Every Buddha appear in that place. So, once Bodhisattva sit there, no one can disturb him. Like a Mara come to him to remove that place, but cannot remove. So, because of Bodhisattva has offered those seeds. So how you make your wish when you donate a seed? If you are Bodhisattva, okay, you can do the same thing. If no Bodhisattva, how to do? You may do like, when I sit in meditation, no need to change. Because if no have concentration, need to change many times, right? So because of being disturbed by defilements. So if not disturbed by defilements, you can sit peacefully, quietly, without moving. So you can do that. So I should not say much because people want to donate a lot of meditation cushions already. So later will be a lot. So okay, Bodhisattva do in this kind of ways. Next one is donating beds, sleeping in place, beds. So what kind of ways Bodhisattva did? So to have Tathagata Seya, Buddha's sleeping. Buddha's sleeping. To have a Buddha's sleeping. So what is a Buddha's sleeping? Going into absorption of fourth jhana. So when before going to sleep, before sleeping, so go into the fourth jhana and sleep. So it is a Tathagata Seya, Buddha's sleeping. So here mentioned a type of sleeping, types of sleepings. So you are alive, especially for the man. So lying down on the left side, not right side. Because traditionally, according to Buddhist tradition, so wives are in the left, not in the right. Especially, you can see in Myanmar. When they married, so men's always in the right side, not left side. So wives are in the left side. In the same way, sleeping in time. So this is a tradition, a kind of tradition. So coming in from Buddhist. So because of this, sensual people, men, sleeping on the left side. On the left side. So, but lions is sleeping in the right, on the right side, in the right side, on the right side, like that. Lions. Maybe lion may have different types. So in addition, we can find occasionally Kesaraja lions. So right side. So left hand keep it in front. Put his head on the hand. So tail in between legs. So they sleep in this way. Before sleeping, they make a mark. So this is their sleeping way. After waking up, if it is a change, something change. So this kind of lion is shameful. As a king of forest, I should not do in this way. So in that day, so that lion will not go out for food. Will sleep again. So because of moving in place, it is a lion's special lion's sleeping way. So siha seya. So Buddha also a kind of siha seya, sleeping right side. I don't know, maybe for the health also possible to be good. For the concentration, meditation, possible to be good. Because of this, usually, if possible, we may try to sleep in this way. So, although we don't know very detailed about the result. So, but Vedas sleep, how to say, facing up, not facing down, facing up. So the reason showed in the book, as I remember, they are very skinny, no flesh. So only it is a better way to sleep in this way. They sleep facing up. So Buddha's sleeping is on the right side, left leg little over right leg. So with the meditation, going into fourth jhana and sleep. So to have Tathagata Seya, Buddha's sleeping, the Buddha offer beds. If you are Bodhisattva, you can offer in this way. In this way, you can make a wish in this way. If not Bodhisattva, so while we okay, Tathagata Arahantas, usually they may sleep in this way. So at least it is generally. So next one is donating dwelling in place. So why Bodhisattva donate dwelling in place? With which aim he donates? So to be dependable person of three kinds of world. Three kinds of world means human, Deva, and Brahma. How about animals? So if the one is dependable for those higher beings, so no need to say animals or who say beings. So next one, offering lamps, offering lights. So here mentioned that, right? So result also in the chat. Okay. Okay. Without seeing chat, I give a talk. I'm seeing my book. So to acquire the 5 eyes, 5 kinds of eyes. So what are 5 kinds of eyes? To get the 5 kinds of eyes, the Buddha donates light. So we also usually donate lights from time to time. So what kind of wish we should make? So we will learn from the Bodhisattva. So one is Mansa Chakku. Mansa Chakku means flesh eye or meat eye, flesh eye. It is a normal eye, actually, given by your karma, or may say given by your mother. No need to practice. So, but eye can be different. So some people are poor eyesight they have. Some are strong eyesight. So some people have a lovely eye, but some people have ugly eye. So based on donation, we did based on how we see other people. So sometimes, Buddha has Vinila Netta. Vinila Netta is a very clear eye, very brown eye the Buddha has, like just as the eye of baby cow. So how is a baby cow's eye? So you should try to see. I cannot mention. So because of Bodhisattva have this kind of eye is many lives he have seen with metta towards beings, people. So because of this, he has this kind of eye. Here, because of donating lives, can have a good eye. So Bhante Nuruddha has done this kind of donation. So Bhante Nuruddha have a Deva Chakku eye. Also maybe have a good eye, flesh eye. So flesh eye, we call it Mansa Chakku, Bhakti Chakku. Bhakti Chakku means a normal eye. So let's say disciple about Bhante Nuruddha have done this. Actually, he has been as a king of Deva. The name of king of Deva is Sahasa Chakku, 1,000 eye. He know many things. Even one time he can think about 1,000 things. So because of this, his name is Sahasa Chakku, 1,000 eye. So Bhante Nuruddha, in the story, so he is a king of Deva quite many times. So if you donate light, you can have a good eye. Why? What is the connection? So connection is like that. Although we have an eye, if we don't have light, we cannot see anything. So if we don't have light, the same as a blind man. So light can support our eye. So donating a light is donating an eye. Because of this, we can have a good eye. This is one kind of eye. Next one is Buddha Chakku. Buddha's eye. So in the Sutta, you may read the Buddha saw this kind of things with the Buddha's Chakku, Buddha's eye. What is the Buddha's eye? Buddha's eye is 2 kinds of jnana, 2 kinds of knowledge. One thing is Indriya Propriety. Indriya propriety is your Indriya is mature or not. What are Indriyas? Like Saddha Indriya, faith, faculty of faith, Viriya Indriya, effort, Prajna Indriya, wisdom, Samadhi Indriya, concentration, Saddha Indriya, mindfulness. Those are Indriyas. So we need to be mature. If it is mature, our mind will have a jhana, mega, phala. If not mature, not have. So, to be mature, which time is mature, which time is not mature, the Buddha knows. So, it is a Buddha's eye. Only Buddha can see. So, like Angulimala Thera, so which time the Buddha go and teach. For the Alavaka demon, so which time the Buddha can teach. So the Buddha, first of all, he trying to see his Indriya is mature or not. So this kind of knowledge is Buddha's eye. Only Buddha can see. So next one is Asaya Nusaya Jnana. Asaya Nusaya knowledge about the Asaya Nusaya. What is Asaya? Asaya is habit, may say habit or practice. So some anger, dosa anger type, and have anger temperament. So easy to get angry. So some are greedy type, always a smiling, sweet speech, but the wish is something to get. So some are delusion type, moha-charya. They delude, they don't know, go on, but every day you give, okay. But then you give, okay. Saying bad, saying good, they don't differentiate. They don't know something different. So it is a delusion type. So some are wisdom type, always thinking as a logic. So logic, thinking in this and that way, if very much only wisdom, only they want to think, like a philosopher or something like that. They don't believe something, if just wisdom. Some are balanced. So just they want to think. So they don't take as an action. So wisdom type. Some are faith type. So easy to believe. You say this, they believe. The one say that, they believe. So sometimes they go wrong ways. They don't think something logic. So it is a faith type. So some are Vidaka type, similar to wisdom. Vidaka is thinking in type. Wisdom is something penetrating. So Vidaka is just thinking. So putting in the mind to the object, staying with the object all the time, but not like a wisdom penetrating. So altogether six, but some are mixed. For example, some are greedy and wisdom, like that. Usually greedy and faith, anger and wisdom, delusion, vidaka, delusion and thought. Usually they mix, and not just one. Some are two, some are three, like that. If a mix, maybe over 60, something like that. Yeah. So this is asaya. Asaya is something dwelling in place. The mind stay in that place. Some are only thinking in place. Greedy person, greedy person's mind always staying about something to get. So it is their minds dwelling in place. So it is asaya. So the Buddha knew this person is he has what kind of temperament, anger or delusion, like that. So if someone have a lot of thinking, may give Anapana meditation. If someone have a lot of attachment, may give Asubha meditation. If someone have a lot of faith, may give a Buddha Gnostic meditation. So the Buddha knew which one is suitable with which object, which meditation. So this is asaya. Asaya. So anusaya is a strong defilements. Strong defilements. So some people have a lot of anger. Some people have, and sometimes based on times, so a lot of greed. So strong defilements the Buddha know. For example, when he went to the Alawaka demon's mansion, so Alawaka demon very angry. So instructed the Buddha coming out. The Buddha follow his instruction, coming out. Oh, please going into. So all bhikkhu or monks going into. So the Buddha follow his instruction to be soft his mind. So at that time, Alawaka's anger little reduce. Finally, the Buddha gave Dharma, and so at that time he can absorb the Dharma. So asaya is a mind's dwelling place, and nusaya is a strong defilements. And so chariya in Bali, chariya nusaya. Nusaya is an underlying tendency, underlying conditions tendency. So this is true knowledge. Indriya mature or not. Another thing is strong defilements and habits. So to know these two, only Buddha can do. Because of this, it is called Buddha's eye, Buddha Chakku. So the next one is Dhamma Chakku. Dhamma Chakku Urabadi or something like that. In the Dhamma Chakka Bodhana, Chakku Urabadi. What is a Chakku? Dhamma Chakku in the commentary mentioned Dhamma Chakku. So Dhamma eye. What is a Dhamma eye? Dhamma eye is the name of knowledge of three parts, three mega. There are 4 mega. The lower three mega, no arhata mega. The lower 3 megas knowledge. It is a Dhamma Chakku. So when Bani Koninya have a Sodabadi mega, so Chakku Urabadi. What is a Chakku? Which is Chakku? Dhamma Chakku. Dhamma Chakku arise. Dhamma Chakku means Sodabadi mega knowledge, Sakadagami mega knowledge, Anagami mega knowledge. It is a Dhamma Chakku. Okay, so next one is Samanda Chakku. Samanda Chakku may translate wide eye maybe in this way. So it is the name of omniscient knowledge. The name of omniscient knowledge. So omniscient knowledge is called Samanda Chakku, wide eye. So next one is Deva Chakku, divine eye. So divine eye is can see any visible things near or far, big or small. So it is a Deva Chakku. So omniscient knowledge is a Samanda Chakku. So for the Samanda Chakku, omniscient knowledge, so not always knowing. When he think, no. So about the past, when he think, past object appear, so no hindrances. about the deva. If he think, it appear. So in the mind, so everything can appear. So it is an omniscient knowledge. So it is a knowledge case, a knowledgeable person. Once they think, those objects appear. So not like something dull. So altogether 5. Mansa Chakru, normal eye, or Bhagati Chakru, Deva Chakru, divine eye, Buddha Chakru, Buddha's eye, Dhamma Chakru, Dhamma eye, Samanda Chakru, wider eye, or omniscient knowledge. Altogether 5 eyes. So when a Bodhisattva donates lighting or light or lamp, so his aim is to get 5 kinds of eye. Okay, so you can also make this kind of wish. So now we finished donating things and wishes according to Saudanda. Okay, time is up. We should stop. If there is a question, you can ask.
If not, Bhante, I want to confirm with Bhante. Bhante mentioned about the Buddha Chakru. The first one is Indriya, right?
Indriya Brahmriyati Jnana. Yeah.
Okay.
Indriya Brahmriyati.
Okay. Another one is
Asaya Anusaya.
Habit and Asaya is habits, right?
Chariya is usually sometimes may translate habit, but we two similar things we have. One is vasana, yes. Vasana. One is chariya. May translate a habit or practice. And so if you want to do different translation, vasana may translate a habit. Chariya may translate a practice. I don't know. So proper translation. Later you can check. So vasana is like some arahanta. In the past life, he has been as a king many lives. So whenever he met people, he called Vasala, hey, stupid one, like that. Stupid one. So this is a vasana. He don't have a defilement, he don't have a conceit, but some power still having into him. So similarly is like that fire. You make a seas with the sand, no fire, but still have a heat. So it is similar to vasana. So, but chariya is different. Chariya is a kind of temperament. So have a department. So vasana and chariya. In this case, chariya. So some people in Myanmar say, cannot remove vasana, can remove chariya.
So,
because even arahanta cannot remove vasana. Only Buddha can remove vasana.
So, Bhante, what's the difference between, in that case, with anusaya? Anusaya is also something, right? In a person.
Anusaya in this definition, strong kilesa. Not the other anusaya, strong kilesa.
Just referring to the strong kilesa.
Something, because a chariya is or have a good or bad.
Oh, okay.
Good or bad. Maybe long time, many times have been in his mind. This
chariya.
One and chariya, chariya. So also have a good, have a bad. But anusaya is only bad things. Something very strong. Maybe in the present time, maybe because of something. So strong kilesa. For example, for the alavaka, strong kilesa is anger. For the like kusakin, strong kilesa is wishing Papa would be lady, something like that.
Thank you very much, Bhante. Bhante, there's a question on the screen. Vandami Bhante, if donors offer perfume to Buddha or Sangha members, is it suitable or not according to the Vinaya rules?
For the Buddha, so okay, no problem. So Buddha no have rules. So some perfume, okay, for example, flower you donate with the smell, it is okay. But no, cannot be for the body. For example, some soap for the body. If aim to remove the bad smell, bhikkhu can use such kind of soap. But a bhikkhu should say, well, normally will not use. So may use in the toilet room. So something to dispel bad smell, it can be used. But for the bhikkhu cannot use to have a good smell. Okay, it is a rule.
So bhikkhu cannot use. Just
they
for
cannot use it to have a good smell. But if you aim to remove bad smell, can.
Okay.
For example, somebody, bad smell, very spreading and disturbing others. To stop that, can do.
Okay, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante. Any other questions? Is there any other questions? Another question, Bhante. Vandami Sador, one must donate which things to be I think it's Tihetuka Pukala, three-rooted person to get enlightenment soon. What to donate so that we can become a Tihetuka person for enlightenment?
So as a Vidama, Tihetuka person is you should donate with the knowledge. With the knowledge is mainly understanding karma and karma result. We should donate before, present time, after, to be happy. So especially after donating, need to be happy. So it is a way of donating. So if you ask about the properties, so like a light donation, something to support knowledge, like books. Another is to be knowledgeable, making a question. Another than like Bhanisari Buddha, he has praised Buddha's knowledge. Some chanting related to knowledge, if you do, it can cause to be knowledgeable. So you can donate something to support knowledge. You should donate with the knowledge happily in the 3 moments before, after, and during donating. Another thing I remember, like a Kozodara, Lady Kozodara, Tibeticadara as a lady in the Buddha time. What she has donated is a bowl stand. Bowl stand.
Why bowl stand, but it can cause wisdom?
A bit connection is a bit. I cannot think much. So, bhikkhu holding bowl is hot because of food is hot. So, how to hold this one? At that time, she offered. It may be how to say this one? Some
wrist or banker.
Banker. So, made of maybe elephant tusk or so she has donated. So in the Dhamma mission, because of that karma, So she become knowledgeable person. Maybe another thing is her wish. Sometimes it's because of wish. Instead of donating things.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Bhante, another question. Wandami Bhante. Dharma Chakra will attain by 3 lower mega knowledge area, but what about Arahanta?
So Arahanta mega is not that meaning. So whenever you find Dharma Chakra, so Dharma Chakra only can mean this 3 kinds of knowledge. This is how to say. So you cannot think Dharma. You cannot think the word freely. Some they put a specific name for the specific things. So cannot think the word freely. Some have in this way. Not spread, the word not spread as a meaning. So it is a giving for something only. So because of this, only 3 knowledge with this name you can go.
Vandami Bhante, listen to Dharma is a kind of merit. Can Bhante explain how it works in detail? Is that because we understand Dharma better and reduce defilement, so it is a merit? When listen to Dharma talk, why is it a merit?
So because it is a hearing what you never heard before. This is one benefit. So something you have heard, it can be clear. So you have a clear mind. So you can remove doubt. So some benefits. Another than you may know the way to go to Deva realm. So you can remove doubt. So those are mentioning benefits about the listening in Dharma. So whenever we have a good mind, it have a result. So because of this is a truth. This is a right cause and right effect. So it is a very reasonable things. You know, if you heard many times not reasonable things, it is a kind of confusing. So the mind become weak. So when you have a chance, right things, real cause and effect, so become stronger. So if you go into deeply, so you will be more stronger. For some people, once they heard right things, their mind become open. So some kind of knowledge they can get. So sometimes maybe even can be better than meditation because of meditating in time, sometimes they cannot focus. So many listeners in the Buddha time, by listening Buddha's teaching, so they got attainment. So if we have a power, we are knowledgeable, so we follow right things. So even in meditation, so the Buddha instruct. So the same time, the mind is following, practicing. So it is done by mind. So big kusala is just done by mind, like a meditation, like a sakya-bhava, vipassana, samatha, or just thinking. Thinking based on listening, we have to think. Based on knowledge, we have to think. So without listening, we cannot think. So only we may think just a food or dwelling place. This is our original mind. So special things by listening Buddha's teaching. Everyone have attainment. Have to go through listening. So listening and practice. So if the mind think deeply, it can be everything. So it can produce a human and divine life as a reward. So when you continue follow to practice, it can produce a jhana, Brahma life. It can produce a vipassana and a megaphala. So it is mentally merit, mentally good deeds. Okay.
Okay, Bhante, time is late, but we still have 3 questions. So hope that Bhante can answer these three questions. Yeah. One question from Brother JJ, Vandami Bhante. Sometimes you also read about Panya Chaku. Can Bhante please kindly explain what is Panya Chaku?
Panya Chaku is may mean except Mansa Chaku, flesh eye, normal eye. The other eyes are all may mean Panya Chaku. But based on story contents. So sometimes may mean Buddha Chaku, sometimes may mean Dharma Chaku, sometimes may mean Samanta and Deva Chaku. So all these eyes are related to Panya because of this. Generally, as a word, Panya Chaku may mean except Mansa Chaku, normal eye.
Okay, Bhante. Thank you, Bhante. Next question, Vandami Bhante. When we do Parita protection chanting by reciting Pali words without fully understand the meaning, in this case, can we still get the protection from the recitation?
Less or much, it is possible to have. But if understand, it is better. It is better. So because of good things, only the level, amount of result may be different. But the result you will have, a good result you will have. For example, if you recite correctly, so the Deva may listen, Deva may love you, they will protect you. So this is something you don't know, but someone is knowing that. So anyway, this is because of good Dharma, you are producing sound and making effort, although you don't have a knowledge. So some kind of result will have. But if you understand, so all this good reciting have a cause and effect, have a reasonable things, so realities. Because of this, also your mind's condition at the same time can improve, like a kind of meditation.
Thank you, Bhante. Bhante, there's another question. I think last question. Bhante said that if you want to cultivate Panya, we need to ask questions to the teacher. But actually, if you learn Dharma, listen to the Dharma talk, is it also a kind of cultivating Panya Pāramī?
Sure. This is a directly Panya gaining a lot of hearing from nobody can. Yeah, surely that a kind of knowledge, a kind of karma. Karma also we can say this is action also, learning also can say. Yeah, can be knowledgeable, very sure.
Both asking and learning. Yeah.
No, you many know many about the dharma,
Yes.
Okay, so we will share merit. Repeat after me. อิดัมเมปุญญัม
อิดาเมปุญญัง
อาสวะขยัม
อาสวะคยัง
วหังโหตุ
วหังโหตุ
อิดัมเมปุญญัม
อิดาเมปุญญัง
นิบานัสสะ
นิปานัสสะ
ปัจจยโย
ปัจจโย
โหตุ
โหตุ
มะมะปุญญาภากัง
มามะปุญญปากัง
ปัสสะดานัม
สัพพะสัตตานัง
บาเจมิ
ปาเจมิ
เตสะเบ
เตสะเป
เมสมัม
เมสมัง
ปุญญาภากัง
ปุญญปากัง
ลาบันตุ
ลาปันตุ
สา
สา
ธุ
ธุ
สาธุ สาธุ